This is Hornet, so 14 volt rechargeable air horn, and of course it's not working. Having looked at it, immediately I recognize something. If you look at this from the side here, it's showing up here. That is not an original battery, and I'll show a very fast clip of the original because I was wondering how come a company could design something like this and have a 3D printed battery case. Well, let's open that and have a look. By the way, this is the charger that came with it. Generic charger. And again, if you look at the picture, that is not what was sent originally. Look at this. Clearly, someone has taken off whatever was the original pins here and they've put a connector. Now, moving on to the battery itself. You can see inside here, that's a fuse that's connected and crimped. These are actually 18650 batteries. No charge controller, no kind of protection. You can see it clearly says 18650, 14.8 volts, 5500 mAh, 35 watt hours. Right now this is at 7.4 volts, pretty much fully discharged. Definitely not good. Below the 2.5 volts that you'd want a lithium ion to be at, because it should never have gone below 10. So let's have a look at the inside of the Hornet and inside of the charger. So, having gone through the process, I've seen this is the other half of it. There's a made in Canada sticker there. So yeah, looks like it's not too bad. Relatively simple. This is a relay and basically switch, which 7.2 to 24 volts DC, 12 amps. I guess it possibly pulls more on that. So then use the switch to use the relay. Pull in straightforward, negative went straight, negative went across. That is the LED driver most likely. LED on a heatsink, small fan. This fan is Costa. Right, Costa. I'll take a picture of that. But basically, fan, pull the switch, put in the relay, put on the fan puts out air, goes around this tube, comes into the horn, basic horn. That's it. Nothing too complex here. 16.8 volts, 1000 ME, so 1 amp. As we can see here, this particular chip is completely broken. I'll see if I can get a number and figure out where it is, but really a very simple charger. Lithium fuse they have, so that's not too bad. Turns out after I cut this package, it says 2500 mAh. Wasn't convinced. It's Samsung. If you look up this number, yep, 20 amps, 2500 mAh. They're not bad. Whatever I said bad about them, I'm gonna have to take it back. It actually has a battery management. That is sort of unexpected. I did not expect them to be able to fit a battery management in this small space. I'm trying to move it out of the way. Right. So turns out they did. I did some searching for this number here. And you look at it, it's 4S18D, and all I could find is what you see on the screen now, a Chinese reference with 10.1, which turns out to be about $1.40 US. Not extremely expensive, but not as dirt cheap as I thought it would have been. Some dodgy-ish. If you look at the solder work here, it's not the best. There's a resistor on top of resistors like this. This is just welded on in the correct positions. I'll test them and see what the voltage really is now. It probably has been, left unattended for the longest while, and the voltages are probably going to be substantially low. I think it was 7 volts I was getting over this, so yeah, clearly we're not probably going to get a 2.5 to even start this up for charging. We'll see what we can do with this. End up using this computer power supply. This doesn't really Light-On Technology Corporation. That's shining a little too much to see. Anyway, Light-On Technology Corporation, 19 volts. This was initially 16.8. Seems to work well. The BMS worked out really well. I have the spec sheets for it, and I'll put some more information at the end on that. But basically, plugged in, cut off the old end of the adapter, plug that in, and yeah, it worked fine. Charged properly. It's now at 3.9 volts. I didn't charge to see if it really will stop at 4.2, but all indications, the chip on this is a pretty decent BMS controller, so we should be okay. Gonna just reassemble it I've tested it and it works. The final step, testing.